So ask some friends about some improvements they want to make in their own lives going forward into 2024. And to kick off the list, I think we need to start off with a change of perspective. I need you to promise me that you're not going to do this shit again. No more new year, new me. I need you to promise me you're not going to tell yourself that again. Oh, what's the deal? It's harmless. I'm just trying to motivate myself to become a new person. That's the thing. That's the thing. You're not gonna become a brand new person anytime soon. Now, you can make incremental changes towards a better you, but you're not gonna wake up on January the 1st a completely new person. That's not gonna happen. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, you gotta take your time. You need to add little change by little change, small increments towards the person you wanna be. New year, new me. New me. You're saying you're a new person. I suppose that could be true in spirit, but the point I'm trying to get across is you gotta take it slow. Whatever significant change you want to make, any significant change, any change that's worth your time and energy is going to happen very slowly. You're not going to wake up January 1st and before you know it, be super motivated to go to the gym 5 days a week. When these times all you've been doing is playing PlayStation and the only resistance you pull or push against is opening the fridge and closing it. Like, that's not going to happen. You're not going to transform too quickly, too soon. Take your time. Take your time. Be realistic with expectations you set yourself. Understand you're going to fail. Understand that days, whatever change or whatever habits you're trying to build, you're going to flop. You're not going to do them. You're going to forget to meditate. You're going to forget to sleep early. You're going to forget to, I don't know, kiss your dog goodnight. But if you forget to do that, it's fine. You can kiss your dog goodnight the next night and you can keep it pushing. You feel me? Cool. Now you've woken up. It's January, What's the first thing you do? Make your bed. First thing, I'm realizing a lot of people actually don't do this. A lot of people don't make their bed. When you rise and you get out of the bed, making your bed is the first chance you get to say something to yourself, and a lot of people don't take the opportunity. As I make my bed, first thing when I rise in the morning, what am I signaling to myself? I'm reaffirming that I am a man of order and self-respect, right? I wake up and the first thing I do is to establish that order. I don't know if I'm exaggerating, okay, but I definitely feel some kind of psychological reassurance when I do that. This bed takes up roughly 20% of my room. If you have a double bed, it probably takes up even more than that. So for this 20% to be disorderly and like fractured, it does something. It does something to me. Wake up, make your bed. It takes literally no more than 20 seconds. You'll be surprised. Actually, it does have an impact on how you feel in the morning. You feel me? Spend more time socializing with people face to face. Listen. I know you like your little memes. Yeah, I know you like your little group chats and your little jokes and they're funny. Ha ha, laugh emoji. I feel you. I get it. People can send you all the memes you want. If you're not seeing people face to face, very good chance you're still gonna feel isolated and lonely. Phone calls and FaceTime, hearing somebody's voice in real time is definitely a step up from texting. But there's an abundant amount of research that's gonna tell you, unless you're seeing people face to face, you're gonna feel isolated. You don't want to feel isolated. Even somebody like me who definitely needs and appreciates more alone time than most people, there's gonna be a point where I need to get out of the house, go meet a friend for a tea or a coffee or something. You know what I'm saying? In fact, be the initiator this year. Literally, hit up one of your friends like, yo, let's do something. Let's go watch a film. Let's go to the gym. Let's go do something. There's a lot of people that don't initiate. I used to be one of those people. Let's scrap that. People are gonna appreciate you reaching out, I promise you. It's okay to sit in silence. You can just sit there in silence. You can just sit there in the absence of stimulation. You'll be okay. Give yourself moments for your mind to wander, right? Not every single minute of your day needs to be filled up with noise and distraction. You can just sit there. When you eat, you don't need to watch something when you eat. A lot of people have this habit, and it's funny because everybody thinks it's this quirky, unique habit of theirs and theirs only. You can eat without watching something. You don't need to put on YouTube. You don't need to put on Netflix for your meal. If you're alone and you're eating alone, you should sit there, eat alone, and feel that. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. If you don't like it, you're now more motivated to find people to eat with. And now you're more likely to make better friendships and relationships. If you do like eating alone, you realize, oh shit, like this is actually the only moments I get in the day to think about stuff and come to conclusions and realizations and maybe have an epiphany or two, because now my brain's just looking inwards, connecting dots and ideas. Doing nothing, absolutely nothing, has become one of the hardest things to do. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that makes any sense. Compassion isn't just for other people. When you fail this year, and you will fail this year, you will fuck up, you will take a major L at some point, remember, you're fine. You're okay. Imagine your friend comes up to you, yo, I failed this exam. I'm sad. How do you respond? Personally, I'd be like, yo, that's cool, man. It's fine. Keep going, keep moving forward. But I wouldn't respond like that to myself. If I failed an exam, I would slap myself across the face. How could I fail an exam? What's wrong with me? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Do you see the incongruency here? Obviously, hold yourself to a high standard, but understand if you're trying to do anything worthwhile, failures are inevitable. You're gonna fall down. You just pick yourself up. I'm speaking Disney Channel common sense here, I know, but people don't remember this. I don't remember this, you know what I'm saying? I'm very liable to being the fuck out of myself mentally, you know what I'm saying? Take the L, see what you can learn from it, move forward. Simple. Simple. Keep it pushing. Stop being a bitch in social situations. Those are Yasin's exact words, I'm not paraphrasing. Listen, being shy and timid and quiet, it's fine when you're a kid, it's fine when you're a child, but there will come an age, there will come a point in time where that's holding you back. And that point in time is now. You don't have to be outrageously outgoing and loud and decent of attention. You don't have to be the life of the party. You don't have to do the most. You just have to get out of your comfort zone. When I was in university, a lot of the time people would invite me to stuff and I didn't want to go. So you know what I did? I went. I literally treated it like a fucking exercise of some sort. I would go to things I didn't want to go to. And before you knew it, I became better at enjoying things. Naturally, over time, I built up the social skills and charisma by exposing myself repeatedly. You know what I mean? When somebody invites you to a party or a gathering that you don't want to go to it. If it's half an hour in, and you're still not feeling it, you're still not having a good time, you still hate it, then leave. You know what I'm saying? I would say after an hour and a bit, give it a bit of time. People hit the age of 20, 21 and they feel like that's it when it comes to making friends. Like, I don't need any new friends. The friends I have are the friends I need. But the people you meet when you're 16 in school, they might not be the people you need in your 20s. I think literally all but 2 or 3 of my close friends I made in my 20s. Yeah, like literally all of them. There's a lot of ideas, there's a lot of influences that you may stumble across at that point in time that you wish, damn, I wish I knew about this particular type of music or this sport or this art and craft or this certain subject when I was younger. The best way you're going to emerge and engage yourself with new things that are worth your time is via the experiences of other people, via the words and the influences of other people. And last but not least, change. I spoke about this one time. Recall the instance of somebody who was trying to quit smoking. You offer them a cigarette. They can say, oh, no thanks, I'm trying to quit. Or no thank you, I've quit smoking. Two seemingly identical responses. Not quite. If you were to say the words out loud, I quit smoking, that's no longer, you're reaffirming verbally, that's no longer a part of your person. That's not a thing you do. You don't smoke no more. Why would I take the cigarette? I don't smoke no more. When you say I'll try, you still have the identity. The identity we place upon ourselves is everything. When you say the words I'll try, you've taken the identity of somebody who still has a problem, still has an issue. They still smoke, they're trying to quit, but they still smoke. That's the person that they are. So if there's something you want to do, take up the identity of somebody that does it. What's the harm in that? There's absolutely no harm in that. I'm not gonna try to produce quality videos this year. I will produce quality videos this year. I have the power, the capability, the mind, the tools I need to do so I will. There's no excuse. You're not gonna try to pass that exam. You're not gonna try to finish that project. You will. Oh, but what if I don't? What if I'm being delusional? Okay, so what? So what? If I were to ask you the question, are you gonna do this? And you say I will, you're more likely to get it done. Sure, you might still fail, but that percentage chance of you failing is now significantly lower. People can judge you and call you delusional if they will. Fuck what they say. Just take up the identity of the person you want to be now. Just do it. Just do it. Act according to it. Yo, I hope you found this helpful. I hope a thing or two that I said has been somewhat insightful. I hope I've given you some kind of spark. You know what I mean? Look, I know every year you tell yourself the same thing. I tell myself the same thing. It's going to be different this year. And it doesn't really change, but you have to keep throwing shit out the wall. If 15% of your efforts stick around, are still infinitely better than the 0% had you not put in the effort to begin with. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully you found something I said helpful today. If so, if you could leave a like, that'd be amazing. It's free. It's free. All you have to do is click a button down here or down there or whatever it is. Just leave a little like. Helps out a ton, for real. And as I've iterated before, this channel's got my name on it, but it's really about you. I'm your servant. I'm here for you. You feel me? So you might wanna subscribe so you can stick around and find out more about yourself. And on that note, Happy New Year. Cheers to that. Have a blessed year. Yeah, I'll see you when I'll see you, which is sooner rather than later.